Grandma's Kitchen, and welcome to those of you who are new to my channel. I would like to ask, if you have not subscribed, won't you subscribe? Click on the subscription button, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and don't forget to click the notification bell. We will be celebrating my granddaughter Gracie, her birthday today. Her birthday was actually on Wednesday. This is early Sunday morning, and her request was to have shepherd's pie. And so I am going to get ready and get this put together. So I'm going to start by showing you the list of ingredients and get this cooking. So let's get started. You will be needing olive oil, yellow onion, ground beef, parsley flakes, rosemary, thyme, salt, black pepper, Worcestershire sauce, garlic, all-purpose flour, tomato paste, beef broth, peas and carrots, whole kernel corn, russet potatoes, butter, half and half, garlic powder, and Parmesan cheese. Okay, the first thing that I have to do is cook my onions, which I've already chopped. So I'm adding some olive oil to my large skillet here to saute the onions in. And by the way, I will be doubling this recipe. Actually, I'm doing more than double because I'm feeding a lot of people, and this is going to be the main dish. So I want to get this going, and I also have my potatoes are peeled, diced, and I'm going to go ahead and start cooking those that will go on top of the shepherd's pie. I have to heat my oil before I add the onions. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add my onions to the oil, and I'm going to cook these for about 5 minutes. I will post this recipe below in the description box. When my grandchildren are having a birthday, well, any of my family, not just my grandchildren, my children too, but when they have a birthday, I always let them choose what we're going to have for our meal. They get to choose the menu. Okay, and now I am to add my ground beef to this. You want to use real lean ground beef. It calls for 90% lean. I think this is 93%. I'm going to go ahead and get my potatoes cooking. So I've got to get all this done before I go to church. So I will be doing half of this shepherd's pie directly by the recipe. The other half I will not be adding the vegetables to because of my son Matthew, that is a little, he eats pretty much most anything, but he doesn't like garden peas, and he doesn't like cooked carrots. Now, he could eat his weight in raw carrots, but he doesn't like them cooked. So I won't be putting the corn, peas, and carrots in part of this. I tell you, I feel like I'm always having to alter my recipes. But anyway, that's okay. I want them to enjoy the meal, so I'll do whatever I need to do to let that happen. Now, you want to make sure that you break your meat up really good. You don't want it to be in hunks. You want it to be broken up. Okay, now I want to add my herbs to this. This is parsley leaves. Dried parsley leaves that I'm adding, and rosemary and thyme. And salt. And you want this to cook for about 6 to 8 minutes. Okay, now I am going to add my garlic that I have minced or chopped up here to my meat mixture. And I'm going to stir that in and cook it. And I want to also add my Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to cook this for 1 minute. Okay, now I will add my flour. And tomato paste. I want to stir this well until it's incorporated and no clumps of tomato paste remain in my mixture. Okay, I think that is incorporated really well. To that, I will add my beef broth. At this point is when I add my vegetables. So I'm going to take part of this out. I want to mix this really good. I'm going to take up some of this. My granddaughter that I adopted, Ashley, she's kind of finicky about her eating too. She doesn't like a lot of vegetables and stuff, so I don't know if she would like it with the vegetables in it, but I'll set that aside. And now I will add my vegetables to this. This calls for 1/2 cup, and since I have doubled it, even though I've taken some of that out, I'm going to do about 3/4 cup of corn, and it calls for 1 cup with just a single recipe, so I'm going to do 1.5 cups of the peas and carrots. Okay, now it tells me to bring the liquid to a boil, which there's not a lot of liquid to it, but I'll let it heat back up, and then I'm going to reduce it to a simmer and let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, it's starting to bubble, so I'm going to cover this with a lid and let it simmer, and I will get my potatoes ready. I have to preheat my oven to 400 degrees, and so I'm going to go ahead and get my oven getting hot. Okay, I'm going to drain my potatoes. Okay, I've drained my potatoes, and so now I'm to put them back in the pot. I'm to add the butter and the 1/2 the garlic powder and the salt and pepper. And then I mash these all together. Garlic powder, salt, and the pepper. Okay, and we're just going to mash this all together and let the butter melt. I'm going to let that sit like that for just a few minutes until the butter can get melted. Okay, the butter is all melted. And so now to this, I will add the Parmesan cheese. With me doubling the recipe, I'm supposed to add about a half a cup. So I'm just going to guess at this, because you know me and cheese. If a little bit's good, a whole lot better. So, okay, now, and I just stir the cheese into the potatoes. Okay, I think that's mixed pretty well. And so now I will assemble the casserole pan. I'm going to try to do this in the baking pan instead of having two. I'll just do the one. Okay, and now I'll add my potatoes to the top of this. Now I'm going to set this on a baking sheet and put it in the oven because it could spill over. And so I will do that. I will put it in the oven and it will bake for 25 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to set it in and then I will be back. Okay, my shepherd's pie is done baking and it is really full. Oh goodness, this is heavy. That looks really good. Man, I'm telling you, you got to have some strength. That was a heavy casserole. And you like my new mitts? My children got these for me for Christmas because I was constantly burning my arms and my hands. And so they got me some long mitts and I love them. And they're all decorated with dogs, which I love. Okay, so I will let you take a good look at this. It's beautiful. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. And maybe I might can get them to do a taste test for me at lunch. I can't make any promises, but I will try. Well guys, that concludes this video on my shepherd's pie. I hope that it's a hit. I think it will be. I'm getting ready to make cheese biscuits. That was the other request that Gracie had, and so I'm going to video that as well. But I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. If you will, go to a YouTube friend of mine. Her YouTube channel is called Debbie's Kitchen. I'm going to link it below in the description box. Give her a sub and support her. It would just mean a great deal. And if you do, please let her know that you came from Beboss Kitchen. I appreciate it. Thank you all. God bless you. Have a great day, and I will see you really soon because I'm fixing to do another video. Bye for now. Okay, I have made another shepherd's pie. I made a smaller one. And since I did not get a chance to do a taste test yesterday on the one I made, I decided to make a small one, and my son Ashley that lives down the road, he and I will eat this. So I wanted to show you. This was so good yesterday. I'll dip up a little bit more. And now for my taste test of this delicious shepherd's pie. Here is to you. Man, that's good. Again, today, this is a complete meal in itself. One more bite just for you. That is a delicious recipe. Well, that concludes my shepherd's pie video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I will post the recipe below in the description box. And I would just like to say, this is B-Boss saying, may the Lord bless and keep you and your family safe. And until we see each other again, you take care and have a really great day. But I'm going to see you real soon because I'll be making another video. Bye.